Hey guys, it's Vanessa Green, it's Ray Thompson, it's Angler News SA, and it's proudly brought to you by the CMH Photon. Now this is my last rodeo in this car, Sweaty.
Oh yeah, they're going to give you another one, a better one.
I'm here in 4x4 in the car.
Ooh la la, very nice, very nice.
So clearly we're doing something well with our reports, it's working, so stay tuned. Hey, and by the way, more sponsors, the Kingfisher.
Definitely.
GPS Plastics and
Desmond.
Now, someone has woken up, and that was the South Coast.
Definitely. Been a lot of fish down there. Heard of some grey sharks coming out, and actually there's been grey sharks all the way up and down the coast.
Still, there's been a ridiculous amount that started on the South Coast, never stopped, and all the way through.
They've grown bigger.
They're big.
They've grown bigger.
They're going up to about 50 kilos.
50 kilos,
You got struck proper last week.
Yeah, well, Deandra did, Atika did. I do know of one or two that came out that same day. Unfortunately, we didn't land ours. We were a little bit undergunned.
Mike V got a good couple as well, but that's in Durban. Let's tell the guys what else is happening in South Coast.
Yeah.
That monster shad.
Definitely, but
90 centimeter shad, and not just one of them, a couple of them.
4.
Yeah. And then there's been brusher, there's been bronze bream, there's been cob.
Yes.
So South Coast
Fish
is
cracking
again.
Yes, the water temperature is getting colder, that's why.
Yeah, now we saw those lanterns.
Yes,
that's an indication.
That's an indication, there we go.
Yeah. So water temperature is cool enough, which means I know we're in February.
Yeah,
I know it's too soon, but you can't help but thinking.
Yeah, bronze bream. Sardines.
Too soon.
Too soon, way too soon. Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Now, Pennington down to Warner Beach, that's your area.
Blackfin, there's been some blackfin around for those guys that have been sliding the shad, trying for those GTs, which there's been a lot of big GTs around. But
when you say big, like how big?
No, like 20, 30 kilo fish, but they're not landing the fish. They're getting stripped, unfortunately, and cut off.
Why?
I don't want to say inexperience, but tackle failure, who knows.
Alright, so make sure you're not taking a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah, lots of reasons why they're not landing the fish, but they are around. We know this time of the year those big jeets come.
Yes.
Rocky Bay especially, there's quite a few fish in that area. Been a lot of small shad down there, and of course one or two bigger shad.
Right.
That Rocky Bay all the way through Gully, Pennington, Scottborough, there's been some big fish around.
Okay, cool.
Warner Beach.
What's been going on apart from grey sharks? Because all I'm hearing is... you've been getting sandies.
He's been getting sandies down there.
Right.
Not those huge, big 60, 80 kilo ones. The smaller little 20, 15 kilo ones.
Okay.
A couple of small brown skates.
It's good fun on that medium
on
tackle.
The light tackle, it's lovely.
Yeah.
There's been some brown skates around, and of course there's been some stumpies down that side.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it's action down the south. It's happening right now. Durban.
Wait, you're jumping, yeah? The guys on the Bluff are going to come back and murder you if you don't do anything about that.
Alright, what's
been a lot of grey sharks on the Bluff.
Where on the Bluff?
That Ansties, Garveys, that whole area. There's been a lot of grey sharks around.
Okay, so let's just jump into this for a second. Right? Majority of the anglers are edible anglers.
Definitely.
Right, but now if they want to try the grey shark, because there are so many of them, but there's so little mackerel. Use mullet.
You can't beat a mullet for a grey shark, but chocker is also another excellent bait for catching grey sharks. Excellent.
Okay. You know what we forgot?
I do.
Good, yes. So, huge apology to her because this was a special announcement. Guys, special announcement. Amelia Governor, oh man, she is a future angler. She's been catching fish, but not just that. She got a couple A's.
I think 3 A's, wasn't it?
3 A's, a whole bunch of B's.
Yeah.
There's our future, guys. I mean, not only can they fish, they are shaping up our future, our world. Yeah. So, you know what? Huge shout out to one of our Angler News fans, Amelia Governor. Well done. We've been rooting for you. You came through. You are amazing. And we can't wait to see what the future has to bring for you. Alright, so there's been grey sharks, there's been stumpies, but the harbour has been performing.
Yes, a lot of grunter.
Lots of grunter. In fact, Kuben was out there and they got grunter, they got salmon, they got some huge size eels. You see, like 2 meters.
Yeah, not something anybody wants to catch.
Nah, ugly thing.
Lots of wallows as well.
Yes. Alright, so the bay is happening and the water is good in there as well.
Yes, but the ultralight guys that are fishing for the oxide tarpon, the sea pike.
There was kingfish as well.
Kingfish as well?
Yeah.
The ultralight guys are having a lot of fun there by the Yacht Mall area, which is good.
Cool. So when the weather is rough, go to the harbor.
Go to the harbor, you know it.
100%. All right, now let's jump into the offshore side for a bit. Right now, that is cooking.
Yes,
that
I've seen some lovely photos, and I've physically seen the fish, the Dorado and that are coming out.
Dorado is gone crazy again.
And the kuta.
There has been kuta, which is a good time. That's why we're heading down to the ski boat club right now. Because,
we're gonna go pick up something.
We're picking up something. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to talk about the ski boat festival that's already on the cards. Got guys excited about that. So Durban Ski Boat Festival, world's biggest ski boat launch competition.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's happening soon. Watch the socials. There's a lot happening with that. Yeah. So there's also been tuna, and there's been snook.
Yes, plenty snook, especially from Guinea area. There's been a lot of snook in that there, and nice size snook. Not those stupid little 2 kilo ones.
These are nice
4 to 6 kilo ones. I've seen quite a few at the ski boat base.
Okay, cool.
As well as a lot of Dorado at the ski boat base. And skippies. Skipjacks. Yeah, some skipjacks as well.
All right. Now, the North Coast. I didn't get too many robots. It's been quiet. I know the guys have been scratching. I did see Pennington with a Sandy. Apart from that, I don't know. I didn't get too many
reports. It's been very, very quiet on the north coast. Unfortunately, just big seas. Water temperature not right, and also no northeasterlies. You have one day northeasterly, 2 days of southwesterly.
Yeah.
So no. Unfortunately,
it's been very disappointing. We all were expecting the diamonds and stuff around this time of the year, and
there has, however, been quite a few fish up at Vidal and that. I'm talking lanterns, speckles, that kind of stuff. Stumpies. Oh my gosh, there's been a lot of stumpies up there.
There has been.
And pompano.
Now this is going like further now.
Yes.
Okay.
All the way through to, Sodwana Bay and further. Cozy. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's been a lot of those edible fish up that side. Very few honeycombs and sandies due to the weather and the sea not being right.
Yes, well, it is that
as soon as it calms down, I promise you what, those places are going to fire.
Oh, well, I can't wait, because we've been waiting a long time for those diamonds. It's just not happening.
Yeah, well, we've been waiting for the sandies and the honeycombs too, and we just can't get a gap to go up anywhere.
All right, well, I'll tell you where there is some fish, and that's also on the freshwater with bass. Right? So, I was chatting with Jesse this morning, and Hazelmere, hundreds of bass. Right?
Yeah,
small ones, but in between they get in the big ones.
Yeah, but that place is on fire. From being totally dead to being on fire.
Now that's a lot to do with the rain that has come. The dam is at 100% capacity.
Oh, God.
So fishing off the banks, guys, you want to take the kids, you want to have some fun with some bass, Hazelmere is the place to go. Tilapia is out. The guys are getting a fair amount of tilapia. There was reports from inland as well. Trout obviously quiet. Carp, there hasn't been any reports. So I don't know if you've heard of anything. Nah.
Yellows?
Okay. Yes.
In the rivers.
Yes. Now yellows is happening. That's definitely on.
Well, I tell you what, we're here at the basin, and if you could see what the sea looks like, whoa! Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Is shocking.
But you know what? Make traces, sharpen hooks.
Go Valentine's.
Make nice with mommy and that, and have a great week, guys.
All right, guys. So that's our show for today. It's Vanessa Grimm, it's Ray Thompson, it's Angling USA, proudly brought to you by CMH Photon, the Kingfisher, GPS Plastics, and Vino.